Hi, I'm Tom Ziglar, CEO of the Zig Ziglar Corporation, and welcome to the Ziglar Coaching Academy. I'm so glad you're here. We're talking about mindset today, and specifically the mindset of coaching yourself. You see, here's the reality, is if we are on this channel because we want to be a more effective coach to coach ourselves, we got to have the right mindset. If we are coaching others, we've got to have the right mindset about coaching ourselves. So what does that look like? So the first thing I want to kind of pose to you is, if you were to ask yourself, what kind of a mindset would I need to have in order to be the most effective in whatever I choose to do? You could be in sales, you could be leading a company, you could be a mom or a dad, you could be on a team. What mindset that you could have that would allow you to be as effective as possible, to make the biggest difference, to create an impact in your own life and the lives of the people that you do life with? Well, what if you had a mindset of curiosity? What if you approached every situation from the perspective of, what can I learn from the person in front of me? What information could I learn by reading this book, listening to this podcast, coming to the Ziglar Coach Academy, that would make me better equipped to pursue the purpose, the goal, the dream that I have? Now I want you to do a little bit of time travel with me. This is a mindset. Think about the person that you want to be in 5 years. What kind of character qualities do they have? What do people say about that person who you want to become behind your back? Do they talk about your work ethic? Do they talk about your character and integrity? Do they talk about your love and your diligence, your compassion, your empathy? What are the character qualities and values that you want to be known for? Write that down. So now let me ask you this question, because in the Ziglar Coaching Academy, we're going to ask a lot of questions because that's what coaches do. What are you doing intentionally today to build those qualities, those character qualities inside of you, those virtues, if you will? See, if you wake up every day with the mindset of, you know what, I can be a little better today than I was yesterday. I can ask a little bit better questions today than I asked yesterday. I can listen a little better today than I did yesterday. If that's the mindset that you have, and you walk into a room, not with the purpose of being the answer that everybody's looking for, but of being the conduit that allows somebody to step into who God created them to become. You see, that's the mindset of a coach. A coach is there because their motive is for the person that they're coaching. A coach's greatest joy in life, and look, you're coaching yourself in a lot of cases, your greatest joy in life should be to help yourself become the person that God created you to become. And when you're coaching other people, that's your greatest joy, is helping people to step into the best version of themselves possible. So what's your mindset around this? Do you consider it fun and joyful and exciting to learn new things and to integrate questions into conversations that happen day to day? Or do you look at it as a task or a burden or something you have to go through? Because that mindset's going to determine how effective you are. You see, when you study effectiveness, one of the things we know is that your expectations of the people you're around determine the level of impact you can have. It's an amazing thing when you think about it. If you expect somebody to learn and grow and do fantastic, and you use body language and words that echo that expectation, people suddenly perform better than they thought. Now, since we're talking about coaching yourself, what happens if you look in the mirror? What are your expectations for that person staring back? Do you see someone destined for greatness who just needs to learn a little bit more? Is that your mindset? Or do you see somebody who's always struggling and will probably never get it? Well, if that's the second person, you can change that. It's a choice. But you got to feed your mind the material that's going to allow you to become that person. So think again, I'll wrap up with this. Think about this person that you want to be 5 years from now. What are people saying behind your back that you can't wait to hear? And then what's the plan of action and the mindset that you need to create today and implement every day that allows you to become that person? Thanks for joining us on this episode of Mindset, and we'll see you again next time. Oh, and make sure to subscribe and share and invite others to this channel. We've got so much information, so much life-changing possibilities that people don't even know exist, that if they only knew, their life would go to that next level, and maybe you're the one to share it with them. We'll see you next time.